Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I will be reading a multi-character listener by me, so let's get into it. Neuvillette. Neuvillette was very dedicated to helping anyone that he was able to help. He knew that, and he knew that for the most part. He had very innocent intentions and he would never dream of doing anything that would make you upset. But that was the thing. You knew him and loved him, but most importantly, you could not let him just destroy your heart like this. And you knew that you had to tell him something, so you could at least know that you're hurting by the way that he's treating a stranger. Neuvillette, you've been hanging out with a traveler way too much. Really? I didn't notice. We've been talking about some important things. A lot has happened with Lady Farina, and that's why I had to have a conversation with them today, and I had to invite them privately to my office. But I don't suppose there is a problem. They are very helpful, and they're a hero from beyond. So I suppose as a witness to this world, their insight and opinion is very important. But most importantly, I do consider the traveler a friend. Neuvillette, you really don't see what I'm hinting at all. Oh Lord. You wrap your arms around him. You can't seriously be angry at him when he's like this. But seriously, you're also tired of the way that he's going traveler this, traveler that. You're tired of it. It's not all about traveler. And you can't help but be jealous of them. After all, the traveler is a highly achieved person, and they're very beautiful. So it simply didn't feel like you could compare in any instance. And you're afraid that Neuvillette may notice that the traveler is simply a much more suitable person to him. And at the fact that you seemed very sad, Neuvillette noticed that. And although he was not really good at noticing when someone would be jealous, or other things that were much more easier for humans to notice, he was doing his best. And now he was holding your hands, kissing them gently. My dear, may you please tell me what has been upsetting you? It seems that the traveler is upsetting you, but I don't know what happened. They couldn't have possibly mistreated you, correct? Yes, they didn't do anything wrong, Neuvillette. I am just very jealous. And scared, I guess. Of what? I'm worried you may leave me for them. That's all. They're better than me in every aspect, and I can't hope to compare. And why are you thinking of comparing to them? You're entirely different to me, Oyan. There is nothing comparable between you and the traveler. The traveler is merely a friend, but you're my treasure, Wyan. You're my world. And I seriously mean it. He mumbled as he looked into you and into your eyes. He held you tightly, and when you began to cry, he looked concerned until he whispered, "Thank you. Thank you, Neuvillette. I guess I just needed to tell you that. Maybe I should have talked to you earlier. I know it doesn't make sense, but I can't change the way that I think. And that's fine. We'll work on this. But I'm proud of you, Hoyan. You talked to me, and that's a step forward. And I promise you, I will prove to you that I love you more than anything else, and anyone. You are the most important person to me. And I'm sorry I've been busy as of late. I'll make sure to free my time for you. I can promise you that, at least," he said, and you totally trusted him. He was lovely, and he certainly knew how to give you the attention that you needed. Wriothesley was welcoming the traveler a little bit more than he had intended to. Not that he minds. Their company is welcome. It is simply that someone seems a little bit too jealous for their own good. And that someone was you. Darling, I promise, there is nothing between me and that traveler. Yes, and that's why they've been coming to your office so frequently. I don't even know someone who's so audacious like them. I know that maybe they helped and stuff, but it still feels a little bit too much. Like they're taking you away from me, and being given special privilege as well. He laughed loudly at that. You were adorable to him. He understood your frustrations. Maybe he had been way too friendly with them, and even let them investigate the fortress with him once. Perhaps the traveler enjoyed some special privileges, but it was mostly due to his friendship with Neuvillette that allowed them such closeness in the first place. It was not like he was spending time with the traveler alone. The traveler was always accompanied by Paimon, and so it was not like they were doing anything sketchy, or that he was cheating or anything, and he knew that you knew that. You were simply just a bit frustrated and jealous, which was understandable. Alright, I get it. How about we go on a little date? I'm sure that you're free today, so we may go outside and talk things out. And I'll make sure to free up some of my time for you, so I can show you a special privilege that the traveler never gets, he said, wrapping an arm around your waist and whispering into your ear. And you blushed at that, smiling. Really? You'll do that? I'll do that, and I'll do my best to cheer you up. Believe it or not, I'm not really a horrible boyfriend like you seem to think. I never thought that. I was simply saying that I'm just a little bit jealous. And I get it. I do. Now, how about we prepare for our outing? Would you like a kiss? You know, one in advance. There are many more to come, but I'm getting rather impatient, and you look adorable when you're frustrated, he said, and you blushed brighter before nodding, cupping his face in your hands and pulling him in for a kiss. And that's when he deepened it, pinning you to the wall. It seemed like you needed a reminder on just how special you were to him, and he was more than happy to provide.